Oh, come on, not again. Ugh. Hello,
Hey, guys, it's
everybody,
me, the
and welcome
Redgerock.
to fuck.
Hello!
I think
Oh my
that went
God.
horribly, Pat.
It did. It went quite bad.
So, welcome to the surprise 3-person podcast. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be literally writing up the segments as we talk.
This is going to be interesting. I think one of our topics should be organization. Laura, your opinion on the matter?
I don't have an opinion.
You have no opinion?
I have no opinion.
All right.
Okay, first rule of podcasting, because you're all first time you've been on a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Never look at the person you're talking to. Always look at the mic.
Okay.
All right.
You can turn your eyes, but you have to have your mouth faced towards the.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Look.
Accidental PattPlays channel appeared. So
PattPlays use Screech.
I'm the. God damn it! It happened twice, motherfucker.
It was super effective.
Oh my god. So I'm Pat's of the PattPlays channel. I'm the owner and prime manager of the FullRestore channel, and we have Pat's
Red German?
Pat, because you don't have a second T. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're a plebeian.
Hey,
Plebeian?
hey. The second T cost way too much. I wasn't going to pay for it. All right?
I was born with it.
I am perfectly fine with one T.
Wait, is it like legally
was
on
not
your
born
birth
with it, no.
certificate? Okay.
And we have the wonderful Laura here from the, what were we naming it?
We have no idea what to name it yet.
No.
By the
So,
way,
yeah, guys.
because you guys haven't seen the first episode, I'm gonna show you this little thing I put together for an animation for the first episode of the podcast. Tell me whether or not you want this at the beginning of this episode.
Animation
All right.
is my thing. Single
This was made by
tier.
exporting SAI files.
Derp and Herp.
That was it.
You know what? I like
It's
that.
cute.
That
It's
is, you like
cute.
this,
You like
that is
Herp and Derp?
adorable. That is adorable.
Awesome.
It'll work. For
So
now.
that's our intro for now. Let me just pull up. Okay, here we go. So, this is before I've made the fill your bag page. Okay, so basically I'm gonna make one of these. And what it is basically, I'm gonna make a fill your bag page where I have, three segments or more or less, that we'll talk about, and the segments are all Pokemon items.
All right.
And I have no idea what to call, because we're probably gonna do a bunch of new segments today, because we don't have to talk about the Max Revive.
Yep.
Because I've already covered a shit ton of that.
Yeah.
There's no news about Pokemon, so not Wide Lens,
How about just channel news?
and no Scope Lens. Yeah. Wide Lens. Yeah, we'll start off with channel news, so that'll be Wide Lens. But as for content, like gameplay, and as for other chit chat, we have no idea what to call the rest of the segments.
I'm working on that movie for my channel, so we could.
Yeah,
think
but
of,
that's the link cable. That's talking about other channels.
All right. So,
I guess we'll call a one-time segment the name tag for Laura.
The name tag.
Well, no, I don't know. Honestly, I think Laura's channel will probably be called SacredAsh.
Yeah.
SacredAsh Animations. I like it.
Can you say that again?
SacredAsh Animations. I like it.
Okay. You might be a little quiet, so I'm just gonna.
I'm extremely loud otherwise, so these guys get a taste of me in a different voice.
Yeah, on his channel, he's gonna be loud as shit, and not to mention yelling as dogs.
Oh, yes,
Oh my god!
yes.
Wait, I need to pull up the video of you in the Skype. I haven't shown you that yet. Oh my god.
No, I watched it.
Laura hasn't.
I haven't, no.
All right, guys. This is going to. What are we going to call this segment?
I don't. The red card, because it's just chit chat for now.
All
right.
right. So
Okay.
this
So
is
basically-
red card about the red card.
Yeah. Redgerock. Anyway, so this was me on a Skype call with Pat, and basically the Skype call, I had to look at his
My
face
horrible,
dumb face.
horribly.
for a while. And this is Pat talking about his Let's Play, which will be a water type schema in the
Oh,
center
yeah.
region, which will be hard as shit.
Hey,
There's so many fish. There's so many fish.
I like the fish.
I like fish too, but not
So
for the
basically,
reasons you
I made a few panels drawing over this. We're trying to talk over me. Anyway, I started drawing on his Skype pic. I started with a simple lol. And
It
then,
gets worse.
And then I drew little arms.
You need to like. Oh, I guess they can't see it going on the channel, but
No, I will put it up. I will put these pictures
it
up.
must be like awkward without them being able to see what we're talking about.
No, I'll put it up in post.
Okay.
So yeah, here's him with his angry eyebrows and his fancy mustache and his weird come at me arms. And then I was like, what can I put in these arms?
Where's where I yell? Let's...
Fight me. And I didn't know what the German flag looks like for a minute, so I just wrote flag. I put a little knife in his hand. I said, fit me.
Looks like a ketchup packet.
Pretty much. And then I just went crazy. And I realized that the pen I was using it smudged if it wrote over itself. So I just kind of ruined everything.
Do you have a drawing pad?
Yeah. No, the pen, like the pen tool I was
Oh,
using.
yeah.
So I drew Redgerock shoulder pads and stuff on him, but it started blending with the background, so I was just like, fuck it. I just scribbled all the hell over it.
That's art. That's art, man.
No, it gets better.
And then after staring at that for a few minutes, it just goes to
Where's the part where I yell, though? There's a part in which I shout.
yeah, but I have no idea where that'd be. There we go. So it just goes back to lol. Because I ran out of ideas.
You guys need to watch the video, though, because there's a point at which I yell, and the commentary after it is hilarious.
You know what we could talk about? We could talk about Genericon. I know Pat wasn't there, but just the
Yeah,
experiences.
I guess, yeah. There's no segments for this. It's just link cable and red card.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. So yeah. Genericon is what we went to 2 fucking weeks ago or something like that. It was a while ago. And I was like, yeah, I have 2 videos on the channel. That's enough to advertise. No, the channel was not ready in time. I couldn't make enough good videos. But now the channel is doing quite well in terms of content. And after we get these started up, I'll start handing out business cards again, and they should be good. My business cards are sweet. I love those things. It's so cool.
Now there are other cons coming up. They're not as big as Genericon, but
Tell me about them.
it's like Albany Con, but I can't go because I think that's on like.
Almicon's kind of shitty.
Yeah, but I mean there might be some Pokemon fans
no,
there.
I wouldn't want. No.
That's prom, anyways. So
Yeah.
you know.
What's another one?
They were posting a ton on the Genericon page. I could get you a list.
Hold up. I just want to test to make sure that I'm getting on the. Okay.
I think so. I see the little
Yeah, I'm good.
blue squiggly lines.
I just can't look at it.
Squiggly lines.
I'm trying to
squiggly
always
line.
make my mouth facing
Wherefore
towards it.
art thou, squiggly line?
So I have to, when I turn, I have to be like, okay, I'm moving my mouth to the right side of my face.
I'm terrified that I'm like going like in and out, and my voice is gonna fluctuate like crazy.
Get in there.
No, I think that's too much.
That is a bad angle that only we can tell happened, but don't. Okay.
I'm confused.
Good. Look at the audio when you laugh. It's just like it's just.
It gets worse when you put it.
Look at it.
I'm so confused.
The audio on the Audacity thing is just like a saw blade where it's just like tick 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 tick. I've never heard you laugh like that. Welcome to Laughcast, everyone.
I'm so lost. I'm not cut out for the podcast
See,
life.
look at the lines that he makes, the perfectly spaced lines when he gasps.
I'm not cut out for this. My personality type does not match.
This is so much. Okay, so just to
Does
put an
not
example.
compute.
Just to put an example, I talked about so much content in the first episode. Okay, the first podcast, and except it was extremely boring and yeah. This episode is fucking hilarious, but we're talking about nothing. This is essentially another red card episode. I wanted to make a podcast.
Pat, you should know with me, nothing goes as planned.
Jesus Christ. At this point, we'll have to end this at like 30 minutes because we'll have talked about nothing. I'll just do another red card, and then we'll play Magic for the rest of the day.
The Gathering.
You know, I'll just go the link cable right now. Who gives a shit? So, link cable, Pat's channel will have home videos and Magic the Gathering playing.
Oh, yeah.
Home videos.
Pat and I already recorded an episode of Magic the Gathering. Hopefully we'll have a nice video on a card spotlight coming out soon, too. To show off a few new cards I'm going to be buying off Amazon.
You should showcase off that 4/4 white flying you have, because you always use that. That
I
thing's
will.
classic. And I'll show off the Mantis Rider because that's my
Mantis.
fucking favorite 3-drop.
Yep. But yeah, tune in on my channel in a bit, guys, because I'm gonna have Magic the Gathering videos, and I'm also gonna be posting a lovely little video called Night of the Witch, which is going to be a horror film. And I'm not gonna say too much, but my friends play great horror film characters as far as I've seen so far, so it should turn out good.
I like that. I like that I can do this.
Move the mic.
Hey, Laura, can you just hold a note? Like go ba.
I can try.
Just like hold a note. It doesn't have to be a good note. Just like Okay, can you just hold that?
Sure.
Go.
La. Re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Welcome to the
Wait.
singing time.
Hold up, I can do shapes. Ba.
That's
Shit.
gonna
They're going to
sound
hate
really
that part.
weird on the audio.
It probably will.
Wah, 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 wah.
Calm
I
down,
became-
Skrillex.
I became dubstep.
Calm down, Skrillex.
Bubbles.
Jesus Christ.
We're really gonna post this?
Yes.
No.
This is what YouTube wants.
No.
No progress, just nonsense.
Are you sure?
We are conformists.
Okay, so I'm seriously gonna try and make a shape on the Audacity. Let me see if I know how to do it. I can see sound waves in my head, so I'm just going.
Maybe you should just put the Audacity there. So
Wow.
what we're really doing.
Yes! Oh, it's kind of. Let me try again. Wow. Wow.
Can
Nope.
you?
Wow. Wow. That's good enough.
It looks like a dick.
I made a dick. Pat, you want to try? Bo. Whoop!
You're just trying that time.
Whoa. Nope, too loud. Sorry about that, guys. Whoa. No, it's okay. I need to make.
sword.
It needs to be more stubby. Whoa. I think that's about as good we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Make what is it? Make Marowak's ghost like in that Lavender Town video.
That's impossible because that's fake. Are we gonna do Pokemon cries now?
We could.
Do you know what that was?
What?
No.
Dialga. No Chewbacca. No Chewie.
You a Wailord?
I was Whalebaka.
Actually, that is kind of what Whaleward's cry sounds like.
Let me think of a cry to do.
Whaleward's cry is like.
It's like pre-dubstep.
Oh, I can do a mini scope lens right now. Do you guys know? And if you know, don't say it. Just raise your hand. If you know what Wailord's Pokedex name is, it's the blank Pokemon.
I might know. I'm not sure.
Okay, so here's the
It's
thing.
a balloon!
Shut up, Pat. Pretend you forget you heard that. Okay, so Wailord is really, really big. Biggest Pokemon, okay? But it's far from the heaviest. It weighs only like 400 pounds.
It's a balloon!
It is. That means that if you calculate the density, it would have to be lighter than styrofoam, which means that Wailord's density would be so much that it would literally float in air. So Wailord is less dense than air and water. So Wailord, while it does swim in the water, it can fly.
Why can't it learn fly then?
Because
Pokemon, get
because
your shit
because literally you are over 100 times more dense than a Wailord. So here's the thing: if you weigh 100 pounds, you're a bit over a fourth of Wailord's weight. So when people ride Wailord, they weigh it down so much that it sits on water.
Wailord is God.
Now
So
we
literally,
know how
if-
Skitty and Wailord get together.
Jesus, I haven't heard that reference in 3 years.
So Skitty is
Wait, what's the abbreviation? HTSOS?
Yeah.
Oh, HTOWS.
Yeah.
Hot Skitty on Wailord action.
I believe.
TV tropes.
I
Yeah,
believe
that's where I
that
found it.
Wailord would be on top with how light it is.
No, it couldn't be on top.
Wouldn't-
Physically, like, you don't understand.
it
Skitty,
floats.
Skitty, yeah, but here's the thing. You can't fly on Wailord because if you put a rock on Wailord, it weighs it down so that it hits the water.
Must be
Yeah.
painful for Wailord. Could you pop a Wailord? Like, what if you, like, threw a Pharaoh seed at it?
Pop, dang it!
Well, I think that it's not that it's pressurized. It's not that it's gas inside. I think that its material is so loose that like it's made of blubber, and the blubber is so not dense that it's made of styrofoam. So it's not that it's a balloon with a styrofoam coating. It's that it's just a big ball of styrofoam.
I want to punch a Wailord.
So
This is
you
actually
can't.
really interesting. This
You
is
could,
what the podcast
if you
should have
punched a
been from the
Wailord, you would punch
beginning.
yourself in the face because that shit is bouncy.
Boing!
Have you not seen like I don't reference the anime a lot, but like if you see the manga or the anime, when you poke a Wailord, it goes like, wah, wah. It's just pure rubber.
Dude! That gives me so many ideas.
Oh my god, yeah.
Should I animate a bouncy Wailord?
Yes!
You should animate a lot of things with Wailord.
Woo-hoo!
Do you guys remember the old meme?
Which one?
Wailord and Quagsire.
No.
It was it's one of the rare. You know the rare candy comics.
Quags.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Rare Candy Comics, because they were fucking brilliant. I'll pull some of them up. Basically, what they had was one of their things was Wailord and Quagsire, and they had fancy mustaches and top hats because it was Wailord and Quagsire, and they would always talk about fancy things.
Me and Mr. Fishy went out and trained the only way we knew how. By beating the living shit out of other living creatures.
Okay.
That wasn't
I
really
will-
fancy. You can do funny voices. Do something fancy.
Yes, well, you see, I went out and bought a new Maserati for my son today.
Hey, look. There's Quagsire.
Oh, it's so fancy.
Quagsire.
Let me just go to the archive. Nope.
We should do a segment called Patrick Does Voice Impressions.
I'm not good at impressions, but I'm good at voices.
Patrick be James. James from Pokemon.
Not my bottle cap collection.
I love you so
That's
much
good.
for that.
Good.
Fun fact, James was my favorite. Like, I loved him more than
James
Ash.
is the best character. He is the best Pokemon trainer. He literally is just like, yo, dog, food? Yeah, no, now you're my Pokemon. Let's roll.
I had a little James figurine that
Also-
I carried around.
also-
I mean, it was bad.
I watched an episode of Pokemon Advanced, the first season of the Hoenn region. Jesse catches the snake of that region, Seviper, by literally stomping and beating the shit out of it.
She's just misunderstood.
Let's say that again.
She's misunderstood.
Okay, so here's the first ever Rare Candy treatment comic, and it's we have
Those
encountered a large number of Relicants on Route 34. You remember the random occurrences where
Yeah.
there'd be hordes of
Yeah.
Pokemon in an area. It's like the sun increase is foreign and yada yada, and it's ruined the ecosystem. Nobody has any idea why it's happening. You think it's gonna be some reference to like putting the GBA slot in the bottom of the thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't really know where they come from. They're all over the place. I haven't got the right nature yet, okay?
Oh.
Just understand, when you release Pokemon, you don't kill them or delete them. They go into the wild and ruin ecosystems.
You just kind of drop kick them into the tall grass.
Pokemon-
Then they ruin the natural ecosystem.
They gotta make a zebra muscle Pokemon and have it like be super competitive so people breed it all the time.
Oh my god.
Isn't that essentially what Cloyster is, though?
Laura?
What?
I love this. Intimidate. It can be caused by considerable size and physical strength or menacing experience, but there are some exceptions. Staravia.
Stravia so
Fear
cute.
the bird.
It has Intimidate.
Are you intimidated?
A little. I literally shuddered when you did that.
What I saw, what I expected, what I got. Pretty accurate.
Meganium's the best.
Meganium is a punching bag. Its only attacking grass-type move is Solar Beam.
But it's beautiful.
Meganium! Home.
There's Faulkner's reaction to a Geodude.
That face. Oh, this comic. I miss it so much.
What would you do with $1 million? Guy eating a slowpoke tail?
That right there is a good use of money.
So
What would slowpoke tail actually taste like?
I love this. Shrimp? No, wait, that's
Ooh, I
That-
would love some slowpoke tail right about now.
Maybe it's an aphrodisiac.
A what?
Patrick, no.
What
Patrick,
is-
no.
What does that mean?
Nothing. It means nothing.
I'm so confused again.
Look it up on the internet, children.
I can't. Every time we have conversations in Guide Room and you say look it up on the internet, I regret it.
Look it up on the internet,
I'm
children.
not doing it again.
Oh, here it is. Another exciting episode of Waylord and Quagsire. Yeah.
Yes.
Waylord and Quagsire.
They're so fancy.
Yes, they are fancy. Yeah.
I want Quagsire's bow tie. Excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna go take a nice little trip to the swamplands. I'ma get me a bow tie.
Okay, so
Oh, no signal.
Oh, are we gone? Oh no,
it
we're
went
still
to
here.
sleep.
Okay,
Come on,
we're
guys.
good.
It's
We're
basic
good.
computers.
We're good.
Okay, so I want to talk about the scope lens, which I didn't do last episode very much of.
Yeah.
Okay, last episode of the scope lens was just talking about the Delta episode. That's old news. Let's talk about some crazy fucking shit.
I think the Delta episode's pretty crazy.
First thing I want to talk. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. You go on.
First thing I want to talk about is eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs
Eggs.
as Pokemon Cradle having to do with interdimensional portals.
Again, they just kind of shit out the lube around the baby when it's born. I thought we covered this
No,
in our
Pat.
last red card.
No, Pat.
Wait, what?
Pokemon, here's my theory, okay? Pokemon make eggs the same way they make a fireball, by using their nature, energy, whatever-ness, and they just create it by thinking, okay?
Does that mean that there's an interdimension just full of baby Pokemon?
Here's the thing. Want to know why in the games fully...
They're just
matured
pulling
Pokemon come out of
Arceus'
eggs?
belly.
No, it's that they're interdimensional portals. They're pocket dimensions where the Pokemon grow, and then they hatch from the egg, not like an actual thing hatches from the egg, but what happens when an egg hatches? The same thing that happens during evolution. There's a big flash of light, and then out comes a fully matured Pokemon. Eggs, as the guy in Kalos said, are not like eggs, they're more like Pokemon Cradle. They're like Pokeballs. They're in their pocket dimensions where a baby Pokemon starts, develops, grows, and then they're matured, and then they come out.
So does that mean you can have 7 Pokeballs technically? Because you can have 1 egg?
Shut up.
But that's just a
here's the thing.
theory.
No, here's the thing, though.
Pat theory.
That's what I was
Sorry,
gonna
game
say.
theory.
I think
Sorry,
that
game
I think
theory.
that Apricorn and Pokeball technology came from eggs. I think it's the same technology. They're pocket dimensions. Eggs are pocket dimensions.
Then how does it make sense when you blend up an apricorn to make juice for the Pokethalon? Are you grinding up pocket dimensions?
No, the thing about the
Oh.
Apricorns were like spring like they were steampunk devices. Like when they made it into an Apricorn Pokeball, it's not literally that you chop up an Apricorn and it's a Pokeball. There's heavy engineering that goes into it. Are you staring at Bubbles?
Bubbles!
You're staring at Bubbles.
Bubbles!
Jesus Christ, Pat! You've been on low audio forever. Just gotta turn that away from Pat.
I can still see the bubbles.
God fucking damn it, Pat. The fucking Bubbles. Hey, you want something? Bubbles! No, hold up. Let me do the Finding Nemo reference.
Save me, internet. Save me.
Hey, we made another L'Oreal.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god. I do not. This is making me regret making this channel because I don't want to get so popular that we have. Never mind. I'm just gonna.
I don't want this channel to get popular. Is that what you just said?
I was gonna finish the sentence, but I'm not gonna finish this.
No,
Finish the
I need to
sentence,
know the
Pat.
sentence now.
I don't want a fanfic.
Oh, God.
Imagine if we got 100,000 viewers overnight and suddenly got fanfic.
I wouldn't mind a fanfic.
Yes, but I wouldn't want to read the fan.
My question, would it be Pat and Pat, Pat and Laura, or Pat and Laura?
Well, I mean, you did.
Pat and Laura, Pat Laura.
Okay. I wouldn't want to read the one titled L'Oreal. Just to clarify this, guys, I'm aromantic and Laura's asexual. That's why these jokes are so fucking wrong.
Pat's just Pat.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
One moment, please.
Oh no.
This is a fucking Pokemon podcast. If I knew that we were gonna do this, I would have. We can't put it on my channel because my channel is called Progress Cast, and there's nothing progressive about this.
You're not putting
Sure
this
there
on my
is.
channel. That doesn't exist yet. But
Yes,
it
we
does
will.
exist.
Just all the content's just gonna be red card on this fucking channel. Oh my god. You guys know what the red card is? Do you know about the red card item?
No.
It's a competitive item that was introduced in Gen 5 but mainstreamed in Gen 6. What it is if you get hit and you survive the hit, your Pokemon hold up the red card and the opponent switches for switch. And the eject button, which is how the end of the podcast is called the eject button.
Yeah.
When you get hit, you switch out.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what the fuck was the point of that? And it's not even a baton pass or anything. It just serves no purpose other than to annoy the shit out of your opponent.
Give them all eject buttons.
Like, here's the thing. Sure, you can use not gas rust. You can use clear smog or whirlwind or anything or a super effective move to force a switch on your opponent.
But that takes up a move slot.
Or you can just slap a red card on something, and then that sweeper, you just send out a sturdy level 1 with a red card. They survive with level 1 health, and then they hold up the red card. That's 6 stat boost on every single thing. Switched. But I mean, you can do the same with a Skarmory with whirlwind. So.
But the red card you can put on something like a really beefy Clefable.
But. Yeah, but then, like...
Then you're just forcing them out and slowly grinding them
I
down.
love Clefable. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I fought Clefable in the Fairy Gym. I know what the fuck to do against it. How the fuck do you fight a Clefable?
I just punched it.
No. Like, Blissey you can punch because it has 10 defense. Clefable has good defenses in both defenses. I don't know how the fuck to take it down.
Steel types?
Yeah.
I just went in there with Steelix and wrecked it.
Oh my god, this guy had a Mega Steelix. Yo.
Mega Steelix is so
Sand
sexy.
Force. Sand Force.
Did you just call Mega Steelix sexy?
Yes, I did.
Oh
That
my
is one
gosh.
sexy Pokemon.
I'd call you a
I-
furry, but I don't think that really falls into that
No,
category.
Plus, I think we can't take that seriously because that would hurt way too much.
It took me a minute.
I mean, well, like, there's gonna be those kind of jokes about Steelix because, after all, you have the hiker and the camper couple in Heart Gold and Soul Silver who double team with an Onyx and a Cloyster.
Why would you do that to me?
That's in the game.
Why would you tell me that?
In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if you play it, you'll have to. It's a primary battle. You have to walk past them, and it's a doubles battle with a Cloyster and an Onyx.
I played that game twice,
And you never noticed.
I
Because
never
you're
noticed.
asexual.
maybe I'm not asexual. Maybe I'm just maybe.
Oblivious.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that, but that's good. That's a good personality trait. Oblivious.
You wanna know what makes this even worse?
What, Pat?
On my double team, like my tag team battles that I have a Steelix Cloyster combo.
Why?
It works amazing.
Internet, please.
She
Internet.
needs the eject button.
Where's my red card?
Red card. Now I want you to have a Pikachu related name so that your avatar, whenever you're on the podcast, can be you dressed as Pikachu in a box, like squished up against it, and it can be save me. Free him.
Free him.
Free her.
That's my wallpaper for my phone. Oh, you can't see it.
It's
Here.
literally like it's a Pikachu.
It's a Pikachu trying to claw out of my screen.
No, here's the thing. It's a happy Pikachu squished up against a pane of glass. But the thing is that her phone has like bubbles right where the bubbles are against the Pikachu, and it literally looks like it's trying to get out. And I just one day walked up to her and went, "Free him," and she said no.
He's mine forever.
Pat.
You're a hoarder of Pikachus. Why don't we make
I
something out of that for your name?
Literally have
Pika Hoarder.
Pika Hoarder. We could do a video on that if Pat wanted to. This episode of Pika Hoarder. You guys don't know the amount of plushies I have because I like having you as friends.
That would be like a fake
I
video.
know how many Pikachus you have. I've been to your house.
That'd be amazing.
They've increased.
That'd be an
Well,
amazing fake
guys.
video where it'd just be like, "Hello everyone and welcome to the Pika collection video
Welcome
series,
to Poke
where I talk
Hoarders.
about my favorite Pikachu of this week." And then she like, here's this Pikachu. And then she holds up an exactly same Pikachu. He's like, there's this Pikachu. It's different because reasons.
They are all different. I donated the same ones.
And then,
but I still have like 30.
And then, out of nowhere, we just bust through the door and just, like, have to take her out.
Welcome to Poke Orders. Boom!
Well, here's the thing. Would it be a hoarding incident? Or would it be an animal cruelty incident?
I do have, like, Pikachus
as though
just
PETA
stuffed
would
in my
start following
closet.
us.
Like, what would be funnier? Making a video where we're, like, intervention, like,
Laura, you have a problem.
we need to free them.
No.
Or would it be more funny if it was a kind of swatting incident where it'd just be like, go, we need to get all these Pokemon.
Go!
And then we just have like shots of them going like, dee, 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 dee.
It's stop motion. It's just waddling
No,
out.
no. Literally, like you can see our fingers and we go like, dee, 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 dee.
Waddling out. Internet, I am sorry. I apologize.
No, that's actually a good idea.
Okay.
Especially if you know me personally.
Why don't we bring up something Pokemon related? So I talked about my interdimensional egg
Poke
theory.
Orders.
Yeah, Poke Hoarders. That's a new series coming this Friday. It is Friday. Fuck.
I'll go get my camera.
I don't know. Some of the Pikachus aren't in the best condition because I had them when I was like 3 and I enjoyed burying them in the sand. So.
You were trying to make Surfing Pikachu from Pokemon Snap?
No, I just wanted to send Pikachu on an adventure. By suffocating him in the ground.
I think we all did that with our plushies and models, though.
Now
Oh
I'm
my
very
God.
good with them.
Adventure!
Is that a Flapjack reference?
No.
Okay.
No. Adventure time.
No, Adventure Time.
Oh.
It's adventure time! Oh shit, I can get sued for that never happened.
You can sue
No,
for it.
no,
Freedom
you
of
can't.
speech.
I feel as though I might be
You're
able
not
to
gonna. No, you're not gonna copyright strike. Anyway, it takes 10 seconds for a copyright strike to initiate.
1, 2.
No, I mean it takes 10 seconds of copyrighted material.
Oh, okay.
By the
we're
way,
good.
do you guys know about YouTube's? Okay, YouTube has a streaming service, and they've been having some issues because they're trying to combat Twitch, and they're failing miserably. And here's the thing, okay? So, a bunch of people get together to stream on YouTube's streaming service, okay? And their stream gets taken down. You want to know why? Because, basically, it's like they're having a stream, and then someone walks in, it's like, hey, it's my birthday, and they're like, oh, happy birthday! And
oh
then
my god!
they start singing, happy birthday to... Wait, let me do the whole thing, okay? Laura, you can do it with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear whatever. Happy birthday to... Stream down.
Okay.
Copyright strike. on the happy birthday song.
This is gonna get strike now.
I stopped just
We
before 10
stopped.
seconds.
Wow. YouTube's a little
Harsh.
overprotective.
Yeah.
I'm saying that as I'm posting it on YouTube. I'm like those people who complain about
No,
Tumblr on
YouTube
Tumblr.
isn't like 4chan. You can criticize YouTube on YouTube. 4chan, though, I'll hit 4chan. 4chan, we love you. Okay, we respect your
I've
authority.
never been on 4chan. What's it like?
I hear the 4chan soldiers. Pat,
It's great.
Pat, come with the mic. I hear the 4chan soldiers.
Ah,
No! my
anonymous.
arm!
Anonymous, no.
No!
No,
Patrick, get your ass back
the
on there.
frog meme has him. I don't know what that is. Just see it everywhere.
Well memed.
They got my arm.
Fuck. Could you just push all that stuff over, like pick it up and push it away?
They got my arm, man. I'm doing this with one hand.
Talking? You don't need any of your fucking limbs for this. You're just grabbing for attention. Let's just turn this away from it.
Laura, why aren't you bandaging this up?
Oh, gender stereotypes much. Just because she's a female, she's the medic of the group. Oh wait, you're actually going into nursing. Shit.
And I
Nursing,
don't trust
PT,
you to
one of them.
bandage this up, Pat.
Why do you trust her more?
I don't know.
I've known her slightly longer.
I've known you since 2nd grade.
Have you?
Wow.
We rode the bus together.
I didn't move into this neighborhood until like 4th grade.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Who the fuck did I sit with in 2nd grade?
I don't know.
I guess nobody, because Brian moved here in 3rd.
Pat was
Wait,
alone.
when did you know her from?
Fifth or fourth?
Fourth grade.
Well, we met at the same time then.
Yeah.
Because we
But
rode
I've
the
been
bus together.
friends with her longer.
Fifth or fourth?
Oh, well, okay.
You were a bit of a dick.
Okay. Hold on.
I'll be friends,
Hold on.
please.
No, you may have more cumulative time being friends with her, but start to finish, the same time has passed since you became friends with each of us, because remember our fucking kick-ass stories that your kick-ass stories that I hijacked.
That never got written.
Yeah. And I've seen you've always been inspired by those original stories. Like every single bit of your stories has implements from those.
Dragons!
Who doesn't like dragons?
Basically I think
a million rage comments appear about dragons.
A dragon ate my father. I don't know.
Laura, I feel so sorry for you. You lost your father to a dragon.
I did. It was traumatic.
Yeah, I lost my father to a dragon too. Yeah. My mom got really upset. He went away with that dragon, and it was just like,
oh my god.
Stupid sexy dragon people.
Oh no.
Stupid sexy dragon fetish.
I'm dying.
It's in the acid from the 4chaners.
Although, keep in mind, those comics where it's like save the princess and then the princess is like a lizard or a dragon person are fucking adorable. Those comics are amazing.
Those.
And
or
when
there
it,
was one
and
Castle Crashers!
No, it's more like when there's an evil princess guarding the dragon, princess guarding the dragon, like role reversal stuff. It's funny, okay? It's adorable.
Funny!
By the way, I saw the cutest fucking thing all month on Tumblr.
Oh, I
Was it
shared
a
it with
puppy?
you. You find all the best stuff from me, and you know it.
Except Luna Arts.
Luna Arts?
The Gardevoir pictures.
Oh, yeah.
No, not the Gardevoir blog, but the picture from the blog that does like actual sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
That happens to be Gardevoir, yeah.
Near, far,
Patrick, no.
wherever.
Patrick, no. Let me just go with my blog.
Seriously, guys, I'm just kind of laying on the couch here, and you're letting me bleed out.
Fine. Doodly 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 poop.
Still don't trust you with this bandage, but
It was a fucking spell.
Quick, take a
it was a
full
regeneration.
restore.
Hey,
It was-
there we go.
I don't think FullRestore has healed broken and lost limbs, Laura.
That brings me to my next topic. We should talk about HP versus health. There's a reason that a level 1 baby newly hatched Rattata taking a Flare Blitz from a level 100 Mega Charizard doesn't get injured severely. In our traditional Western minds, we think that would be literally burnt to not even burnt. That would be completely exploded, and there would be nothing.
Incinerated.
No, not incinerated. That it would just be vaporized. You know.
Yeah.
Just immediately gone from existence. But there's a reason, and I have the reason why that level 1 baby Rattata, when hit by this nuclear force, simply goes "Wah," and falls over and faints. Because when Pokemon get hit by moves, they don't take physical damage. They have an aura, like literally HP is. The way I take the games is that everything in the games is canon except for basically pretty much everything in the games is canon except for like the Gen 1 mistakes and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Everything in the game that can exist in the most recent version is canon, which means that even fainting and everything and HP and EXP are all canon. So what happens is we know that Pokemon can get sick and can actually get physically hurt, but they don't get hurt in battle. So,
Except for poison.
no, poison hurts their HP. Pokemon have HP, like they literally have HP, and when they get hit by Pokemon moves, their HP drops, and then when they reach 0, they faint, and then.
Yet you can still physically abuse a Pokemon because doesn't count as HP.
But here's the thing, Pokemon can never take any physical damage. They are protected until their HP hits 0. Then, if you attack a Pokemon after its HP hits 0, you can severely damage or kill them. The reason why we can't catch Pokemon that fainted is because throwing a Pokeball at a Pokemon would literally give it a concussion, but because it has HP, means that it has that barrier, so it can't take physical damage.
So are you saying that me losing a limb to the 4chan people is the equivalent of
you.
HP?
Well, no, you would have to lose your HP first. The reason why Pokemon can't take any severe damage.
Hit me with a stick.
Yeah, they hit you with the stick first, you faint, then they can do damage to you. The only time you can ever do damage to a Pokemon is after it's fainted. That's why we're not allowed to catch Pokemon after they fainted. Because if trainers come to contact with Pokemon after they fainted, there's a chance that we could severely injure them.
No, I'm kind of wondering why they took my arm.
Well, I regenerated, so who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Interesting theory.
Yeah, right? That, like, the reason why you can't catch fainted Pokemon is that you can injure them if they're fainted. And when they're not fainted, they have a divine protection.
I'm hitting
that
Laura's
is their
HP.
If we were Pokemon, what would our stats be?
I would definitely have a really high HP and really high physical attack.
Yeah, you'd be just Conkeldurr clone.
Conkeldurr!
The real question is, what would your ability be? And it can't be think
Echoed voice.
Echoed voice is an ability.
That's a move.
Sturdy.
Soundproof.
Sturdy.
Soundproof.
Think Fat would be you when you were younger.
That's so mean, but it's a great ability. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great ability.
Pats would be Protein.
Protein, really? Ooh, I like that because my sociopathic tendencies and everything.
I'd be Klutz.
Oh, Laura.
Can't use anything but the Lopunite.
It's okay, Laura. It's okay.
I don't need I'm not sad. It's okay.
No, she accepted it.
Accepted it. I've
What
accepted
would
my
mine
Mary
be?
Sue trait.
What would mine be?
Hmm.
Don't even bring that up. We're discussing that in the group chat.
Sorry.
You don't make Mary Sues. The only people that can make Mary Sues are people who can't make characters. And if people can't make characters, then criticizing them for not being able to make characters is redundant. That was perfectly timed. Oh, that's yours. Yeah, so... Anyone else have any batshit crazy theories on random ass stuff?
Whismur is Whismur is Zinnia's daughter.
No. Okay, we're gonna.
But everyone seems to think
No.
that.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna hide behind the table.
Whismur.
Let's go.
What's Whismur's name?
Aster.
Aster was her mother, or daughter, or someone that was a human who died. Okay, and she's coping with it by naming her Whismur, which was her daughter's Whismur, after her. Because when she says that she wishes that she could see Aster one day, she says it literally looking away from the Whismur, and the Whismur's like, huh? So she's clearly not talking to the Whismur. Her daughter died, and she's coping with it.
She's 14.
She's not 14.
She looks like she's 14.
Everyone calls her young woman.
True.
Plus, the Draconids probably have some like life.
Anime bullcrap.
No, they probably have some like longevity in like life enhancing trait that allows them to live a long time.
So like Kryptonians?
More like AZ. Well, even though AZ's was given by, I would like why does Zinnia dress like AZ?
I don't know.
AZ is her father.
But that would mean that like that doesn't
make sense in the timeline.
Like
AZ's been around for like how many years?
Like where would like
thousands?
Or to settle down sometime.
No, but he didn't. He's the wandering Jew. That's like he's the stereotype. He's the thing from the Middle Ages. Like he always wanders. He doesn't have a home. He's been wandering for 3,000 years. Here's what I thought.
Maybe
I thought he was a Draconid.
Maybe the Hoenn incident happens years after the Kalos incident, which explains why everyone knows about Mega Evolution, and that AZ, after being reunited with his Pokemon, would have settled down and had a life, therefore giving birth to his child, who eventually had a child of her own who died.
The problem is that if they don't happen at the same time, Kalos and Oras happen at the exact same time, if not within like 3 years.
Yeah, that'd be
all the remakes
big
on the thing are always the same. And the problem is that fucking Rayquaza Mega Evolves thousands of years in ancient era, thousands of years before AZ's incident, which created Mega Evolution. So how did Mega Evolution happen before Mega Evolution?
Maybe Rayquaza has a natural...
He does. He gets it from...
So maybe he has an original energy from being up in the atmosphere so long.
Well, he gets it from eating meteorites and from people's wishes. Which is another thing. How are wishes able to... What the fuck?
Nobody really talks about
Jirachi.
the wish thing.
Jirachi does a wish thing, and the...
Rayquaza was just chilling with Jirachi one day and was like, yo, dog,
Well-
I'm a legendary, but I kind of want to have this evolution thing.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Plus, Jirachi only comes out every 1,000 years.
Exactly.
The thing is that...
Clause's been around long enough.
remember what Blaine said at Genericon, okay? Bushy.
Bushy.
Yeah, that was his name.
It's like an adorable name.
Anyway.
He said that Arceus used a wish to give all the other legendaries their powers, and he gave UC Azelf and Mesprit the powers of wishes. You remember he kept saying wishes?
Yeah.
When talking about UC Azelf and Mesprit?
Wishes.
Why are wishes so important to the plot? Like, what? Fervent wish enabled Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. What even? And how the fuck is the main character so fucking important that the wishes of literally thousands of people caused Rayquaza to Mega Evolve, and just one person saying, let's fight this Weedle, has enough power to activate that Mega Evolution? Why are the main characters so powerful?
Because they're the chosen ones?
Because they have a significant bond with the Pokemon. It's different.
You literally just met Rayquaza!
Rayquaza,
It's
like,
different.
hates you when you first... Any legendary hates you when you first catch it.
Oh my god, when you first encounter Rayquaza in Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, the thing fucking wants to eat you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, ooh, yummy, a snack.
I was so mad when Rayquaza wasn't coiled up in ORS. I was like, motherfucker, it's not touching the ground.
I don't think he was coiled up originally. I think
Yeah,
it
he
was just a sprite. That's how it looked. He was
But-
probably, like, levitating.
But why would he be levitating asleep?
Why wouldn't he be? Why would Spoink be bouncing asleep?
Because Spoink literally needs to be bouncing to stay alive.
I know, but
Yeah.
it can do it, so why can't Rayquaza
True,
do it?
I do like the idea that Rayquaza never touches the ground because, like, reasons.
Because that would be making it inferior.
No, that would mean that it'd be stepping in Groudon's territory. Touching the ground.
Touches the ground when it falls to the ground, when it hits with a dragon claw.
Boom! You have angered me.
This makes... Okay, wanna know what pisses me off most about modern Pokemon?
What?
That fucking Mega Mewtwo is as powerful as the
Oh, it is
savior of
on!
Earth!
He is like the anti-Gen 1er, just to destroy our Gen 1er fan base right here and now.
But Mewtwo is an artificial Pokemon. And even if he were, like, first off, it makes no sense that Mewtwo would be more powerful than what it's cloned of. Mew only has 600, Mewtwo has 680.
Well, he was genetically engineered, which means that maybe they added in enhancements.
Well, the
from
idea
other
is that
psychic types.
No,
in
the
order
idea is
to
that
boost
it's
him further.
enhancements. The idea is that Mewtwo is Mew plus humans. It's spliced with human traits. That's why it was evil in the movie. Like the whole thing in the movie.
Ah.
The whole thing in the movie is like, oh, I'm evil because humans are evil, and I got this from humans. Not that he was abused by humans, because if a Pokemon was abused by humans in that situation, keep in mind I'm talking about the anime, and I hate the anime and stuff. But I don't hate the anime for what it's- I hate the anime as in I hate when people treat it as game canon. It's not. But talking about the anime purely for Mewtwo reasons here, because Mewtwo doesn't have any plot in the games. Mewtwo in the anime, the reason why he strikes out against everything is not simply because people were dicks to him. It's because he inherited human traits in the genetic modification process, which allowed him to be angry at humans being dicks.
Still, I feel as though if you had, like, punched a Weedle long enough, it would get pretty freaking pissed at you.
Huh?
Like, you're saying that, you know, Mewtwo only hates us because, you know, human.
No.
If you punched a Weedle long enough, it would want to kill you.
Yeah, which is the problem with the anime saying that, because Pokemon have the same emotions. But then there's the fucking thing that says that, like, the three lake spirits gave only humans these abilities when clearly Pokemon have them. But like, God, it's like what makes me so pissed off is that
Pokemon, get your shit together.
Pokemon and humans are just as smart in everything, equal in every way.
I mean,
intellectual abilities.
Alakazam has an ever-expanding IQ.
But here's the problem. Why don't Pokemon ever fucking build anything? It's like they're told not to. It's like all the Pokemon are in on the plan in the Matrix, and we're not in on it. It's like, why is nobody telling us this shit? It's like, you raise a Pokemon from its hatched state and everything to level 100, you're best friends with it, and that motherfucker knows more than you'll ever know. And he's keeping secrets from you.
You see,
Calm
Pat,
down, Team Galactic.
It's because without our pollution and all that we create, muck and all the other garbage-based poison types.
No, we don't create them from our garbage. They come to our garbage because
they would
it's
have
like
nothing
that.
to feed on.
Pit of evolving to be cute. Anyway, I've lost my mind. I want to get Bushy on one of these, like on Skype, because
That would be amazing.
Oh my god, he has so much shit to talk about.
He was cool. You don't understand.
Yeah, he was so good, and he was in character the whole time.
No.
Did
So
he shave his head?
No, he had.
No,
a
I
bald
had
cap.
like a little hat thing
Bald
on.
cap. Here's the thing. Okay, so here's what happened at GeneRicon. I went to this panel, which I thought was run by a few people. Was run by just this one guy. Just this one guy. He hired a cameraman who was his buddy, and he had his girlfriend there, who actually.
She was so cute. She had a little Fennekin hat.
That's adorable.
But here's the thing, okay? So he does this presentation for an hour and a half or whatever. It's a panel, so like he has people come with questions, everything after he gives a presentation. He's in character the whole time explaining, talking about yada yada yada. He's really cool. And at the end, he's like, "Okay, if anyone wants to battle me, like yada yada, or just talk about stuff, come down." So I go down and I'm immediately like, "Hey, we'll battle after you're done talking with these people." He's like, "Cool." He's really cool about it. And then everyone asks him his questions, everything. Then he goes to the back, and then he's filling with his stuff. And then we start to see him get a little stressed out because he's like hurrying and he's like with his friends and stuff. And that's the point I realized that he ran the entire show. So what happens is that he like picks up his stuff and he knocks over his case, his little like treasure box of game cards, and his game cards go flying all over the ground. And I'm like, here, and I give him back a Smash Bros cartridge or something. No, yeah. Basically, I give him back a cartridge. He's like, thanks. I really glad I didn't lose that. And then Laura's like, oh, I got this, and it was what did you pick up?
I think it was Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I think you got some.
I picked up his Game of Auras. She picked up his Smash Bros. So I thought that everything was picked up. I thought that I picked up the final thing. If Laura hadn't been there, he would have lost his Smash Bros.
That is a horrible thing to lose.
And
my life has meaning now.
so basically, he's like he after Laura gives him that, he suddenly realizes, oh, these people are really cool. I should hang out with them. So we go out and we have our battle as said, and we talk about stuff.
Were you in character?
I didn't have a character. I was kind of in character.
I
was
wasn't
Pat the
in
Breeder.
character. I cannot be Ash.
I'm gonna catch all the Pokemon.
If I was Ash, I would have stood up in the middle of the panel whenever there was a legendary and be like, I'm gonna catch that!
And then we'd be like, shut up, Ash. You can't catch it with
I'm gonna
friendship.
battle you!
Ash, you have a Krabby and a Pikachu. You
It's
can't.
not cute enough.
Ash, you literally have a Pikachu and a Chimchar. You really want to fight Groudon? He's ground type. He's like, if we try hard enough, it won't be super effective. Just like in Brock's gym. And we're like, God damn it, Brock.
And
I don't know,
Brock's
maybe
like,
I was
yeah,
in character.
No, I lied.
Yeah, Ash, we were acting the whole time. He's like, what?
Yeah, that was for a TV show we were recording. Don't
Maybe,
you
maybe
remember?
I just am
No.
Ash all the time.
Well, which Ash are you? Gen 4. Say Gen 4.
What was
Gen 4 is best.
Yeah,
Gen 4, he would
but
have won the tournament if the guy hadn't cheated and used fucking legendaries.
probably like Gen 6 Ash, because Gen 1 Ash was too
Yeah,
whiny for
but-
me, but Gen 6 Ash is still pretty like friendship all the way.
And
yeah, true.
he's actually a mentor again,
Not being taught by 5-year-olds. Well,
yeah.
Well, the like
How?
fucking Gen 5 Ash.
Gen 5. We don't talk about especially best wishes. Ooh.
Was that the Black White 2 one?
It was like this weird filler arc, and it was terrible.
It was horrible.
Basically, it was
Truly
just to show Mega Evolution, wasn't it?
There wasn't even any Mega Evolution. It was literally just Iris, Silent, and Ash derping around, and nothing happened. They had this one... Team Rocket was kind of cool in it for a little while, but they just kind of reverted at the end of this arc.
I don't know. The Team Rocket and Kalos actually isn't that bad.
So what's Team Flare like in Kalos, in the anime?
I have not watched the anime.
I'm 17
in months.
episodes behind, so I'm not sure. I don't think they've been introduced yet.
Because how the fuck are they going to do Lysander? Because here's the thing. Okay, I don't even know how they would have done N and Getsus, but they probably did terribly.
They did do them. N was alright.
N seemed like a whiny bitch to me.
I like N.
How I would
so
imagine N would be, he'd be like, I don't belong in this. I belong in the Black and White 2 trailer.
he looks,
Which was amazing, and I wish the anime looked like that.
part of the reason that Black and White, the anime, screwed me up so much. It didn't screw me up. It made me so angry.
They had such a good thing going
The
with the trailer.
story was fantastic in the games. It was by far the strongest story of the series.
But it was too good for Ash.
And it could have just shown in the anime, but it didn't. It fell.
Because here's the thing.
It flopped.
I always say...
It used splash.
Hop. Mistranslation. Okay, that's why it's a normal type move. And anyway, yeah, we'll stop at an hour.
Look at that noise spike.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because I touched it. Okay, so guys, here's why Gen 5 is amazing and horrible at the same time. Gen 5 can do things that other generations can't do, like have legendaries that only give a shit about its region, Three Musketeers, or have all the gym leaders actually do something, or have big giant legendaries that don't give a shit about other regions, the Eon trio, the whatever. Not Eon. Basically, here's why all that happens. Unova is America, and Unova is New York City, and it has its head so far up its own ass that it only gives a shit about itself. So Unova can have this amazing plot and everything, and all this amazing stuff that no other region can have, like the gym leaders coming out and doing stuff and all that, because Unova doesn't have to give a shit about any other region. All the people in
World War II.
No, all the people in Sinnoh, all the people in Kanto, all the people in Kalos, all the people in Hoenn, they all have to deal with the other regions. Well, not the original, but like the original game and Gen 5 don't have to deal with other regions. Everyone else's legendaries are huge, and they have to deal with other places, and they have to deal with like a thing and everything. Like Rayquaza has to go to the Johto region sometimes. Kyogre is in like the spin-off games and everything. Dialga's in the Mystery Dungeon games. All the legendaries from the other regions have to go to other places and deal with shit. Unova never has to leave its own borders. Unova has its head so far up its own ass that it can have this amazing story because it doesn't have to worry about continuity.
You know, you mentioning that Unova is America brings me to one thing. We were given the opportunity to make one Pokemon, and it's evolution line.
And we make the ice cream cone. We didn't even make the America bird.
Yeah, like we have a perfectly good big eagle right there. I'm like, yeah, that's the America Pokemon right there.
No, the Japanese made it.
No. Look at the ice cream cone.
We made the ice cream cone, people.
That is further endorsing our fat American look.
We made the ice cream cones.
Coming from the fat American.
You're not fat.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm chubby.
That's your baby fat. You just need to get rid of it.
Burn it all!
Liposuction.
Bubbles!
What's? I'm lost again.
I just gave him a funny face.
Okay.
Um.
Half this podcast has been me missing all the jokes.
And me laughing.
Okay, so where the fuck you... Okay, so the reason why Unova is amazing is because it can have this amazing story because it doesn't have to worry about other regions. Hoenn and Sinnoh's stories all are held behind in their amazingness, even though they're great. They're held behind because they have to deal with it's like having to fact check yourself. It's like, yes, it's this legendary, but it also has to do this because of every other region. And it's this, like everything that they say, they have to link back to every other region. Unova doesn't have to do that. So they can have everything be about the story because they don't have to worry about continuity. The reason why the anime can't do that is because everything in the anime has to be about fucking Ash. And Unova, in the games, has its head so far up its own ass that it doesn't have time to give a shit about ass. So when you force someone...
Ass!
So,
Nice misspeak there, man.
So imagine taking isolationist 1820 America, okay? Like pre-Civil War America, that doesn't give a shit about any other region. Putting it in New York, putting it in like 2010 time in terms of its economy and everything, and then walking up to them and saying, "Hey, who do you give a shit about?" And they're like, "Us, America. We don't give a shit about any other country. We just came out of, like all sorts of stuff involving other regions, our Revolutionary War and all this. We don't care about any other country." And then they say, "Okay, we're gonna have a diplomat come over, and you have to make a national day about them, and you have to spend 4 months making everything about them." And that's what happened when Ash went to Unova. They had to send their fucking champion to walk around with them to make him the most important person in the world. And you want to know why the world didn't work? Because that's not how Unova works. History.
You know, I kind of wish we had a camera for this right now, because you guys would love the look on my face.
What is it? Explain the look.
Sheer and utter uber disappointment.
In me or in the anime?
In the anime.
Good, because I thought you were mad at me.
Season 1 anime was really good.
Because here's the thing. Kanto had nothing about it that had to do with any other region. It has head so far up its own ass. But instead of having this big story to have your head up your own ass about, all Gen 1 cared about was the player. That's why Ash was so good in it. Because literally the world was made to make him the most important person in the world. Every other region, the most important thing is something else. In Black and White 2, the most important thing is the story. And the least important thing is you. Literally, you're such an annoyance and just like a plot point. Literally, Getsus only time that Getsus ever mentions you is when he says, "I've been beaten by some random fucking trainer not once but twice." Only time Getsus ever mentions you. The only person in those entire games who gives a shit about you are your parents and N. Are the only people who care
Bianca
about
and
you.
Sharon.
No,
they have their own problems. Sharon has his sociopathic problem, and Bianca has her dad.
Bianca's so cute.
Here's the thing. Elsa helps out Bianca and her dad and everything. Nobody helps you out because you have no problems.
No conflict,
You're
no
that
growth.
glorious rich kid that just decides, I'm gonna go on an adventure!
Are you really a glorious rich kid? You seem even less personified than that. You're just like a kid.
Have
really
you seen
plain.
his house? His house is fucking amazing.
Why you ever left, I don't know.
Yeah, the black-white kid had a sick-ass house.
To go and find yourself on your journey.
Honestly, there's so much personality to the designs of those characters. The male character from Black and White 1 is the only male character design that I actually like. But here's the thing. They have great personalities in their designs, but
everyone else is so developed.
Here's the thing. The reason why their personality is so awesome is because they're old and they've already been developed. They don't change at all in their journey. May and Brendan changed drastically. The Gen 4 changed drastically. Everyone changes hugely from the beginning to the end of their story, except the Unova people, because they're the oldest characters. They're like 16. They don't have any journeys to go through. They're done. So they're just like walking through all of the Unova region, just being like,
I don't know. I think you still have
Angsty
a lot
teenage
of
powers
development to still
go.
do when you're 16.
I know, but not in these games. Because
True.
Angsty teenage
'Cause here's the
powers,
thing.
angsty teenage
think about
powers.
it. These kids everyone goes on an adventure when they're fucking 10 to 14. So these kids who are 15 to 17 are just like going out on an adventure after being sheltered for all this time, and they're like, can you imagine a kid picking up Pokemon when they're 17 versus a kid picking up Pokemon when they're 10? That's literally what Unova is.
Excuse me.
So, anything you want to say before we leave, before we go to the link cable and talk about your own channels?
I think we're good.
Anyone,
Nah, I
anything you
think
wanna
we
leave off on
covered
Pokemon stuff?
everything.
Hey, this was successful because we actually made it into a Pokemon podcast again. After
And
half an
my
hour.
laugh.
You might want to cut out the first half an hour, maybe. Find a
Maybe
good
just-
spot.
No, I
spot.
think it's good. Because there was almost no laughing in the first one. It was so awkward. It was just
And
me
my
talking.
laugh just kind of...
Dolphin laugh. Not even dolphin laugh. More like just like, I don't even know, Yeti.
Look at the spikes when I laugh.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's move to the link cable. My channel, as always, PattPlays. I have stuff. I'm gonna be uploading a brand new session of Civ 5, where I went on a multiplayer map and fucked up royally, and a lot of funny shit happened. And the whole match is me just wondering how the heck I'm still doing well in the game. Pat.
So Pat and I recorded a amazing game of Magic that he beat me in, so I'm gonna have to record a revenge episode.
Which will be in our roleplay way to play.
Yes, we will be doing it in our custom game style that
Which
we
we'll do an
call.
episode about.
Yep, we call it the roleplay, and it basically takes the original idea for Magic the Gathering and exemplifies it to the max.
We play with top card of our deck up and our hands open, and basically certain personalities that affect the way we play and everything. Also, we have not a champion, not a general, but we have a summon, which is kind of like a general, which we'll explain in the video.
I like to think of it as a champion, you know, our designated creature that we kind of like feel bonded with.
and I consider it more of a summon thing because my first one ever was the spawn of drakes, or whatever it was.
It was a dragon.
It was a dragon, and my summon of it was literally calling it over the mountains into a battlefield. And Laura, your channel doesn't exist yet, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with SacredAsh animations. I like Lugia better, but I think SacredAsh animations sounds better than Silverbell animations.
You can annoy the shit out of people by having Lugia with the SacredAsh. And
In
that can
his
be the
hand
inside
wing.
joke. That can be the inside joke. Is like everyone in your comments will be like, "You're using the wrong fucking like it's."
Wrong
SacredAsh goes to
Pokemon,
Ho,
guys.
and you'll just be like, insert middle fingers.
Yeah, because I'm like, no one can see you, Pat. And I'll have my own Schema-Run up soon, and some cool animations, art, webcomics, stuff like that. Not really sure which direction I'm heading in yet.
So we have my Schema-Run in black version, which is the fire type Schema-Run, which I've already started.
My Schema-Run in Platinum, which is all about the fish.
And mine's just really electric, because I missed out on all the cool electrics in Gen 5.
Yeah,
It's electric.
she's doing the exact same game as I am, well, white version, but she's just doing the electric, which is funny because it's the same. It's like fire and electric are kind of like very similar in Gen 5.
They're like same amount overall.
Yeah, there's six fully evolved fire types, 6 fully evolved electric types,
And then
except for Volcarona and Thundurus. Even then, it's
they
still the
really
same.
need to check out the red card to see the high quantity of fish.
Red card is definitely if you like Pat, you should check out the red card, the red card podcast episode, and Laura and Lauren and myself have Tumblrs.
Yes. Though I think I'm going to make a new one for the channel and just not really link it to my personal one, because I hardly touch that anymore.
And we'll end this and then play some Magic for 30 minutes.
Actually, I'm gonna have to go.
See you, bro. Oh God, I clicked the audio. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Later.
Say this be the wait no. Oh, you can't do the this be the red German thing anymore. Can you do this like this be Redgerock? Wait.
This be Redgerock signing out.
Meh.
I've been meaning to ask this for the whole thing, and I can't keep it in any longer. Why on the board over there does it say Destiny Not? There's a little arrow that says Laura's shipping.
Okay. That was an idea for one of the things. Pat, you can start laughing as you did before. That was an idea for one of the things, okay? That you would do like shipping of stuff, and you'd have your own segment for it.
I could do that. I'm not that big a shipper, but I do enough.
You were when I put it down there. That's like a month old.
Time to hop out.
Yeah.
Literally.